Potatoes!
No, this is the history one.
Well, just trying to make it fun.
Well, it's summertime. I hope everybody's been having a great week, and we're heading back to 1885. That is really good, actually. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Kudos to him for the first American potato salad recipe.
So, potatoes.
Potato salad, it's not potatoes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and go ahead and hit that little bell.
I didn't really think it was going to be much, but there's a decent amount of flavor.
So let's jump into another journey cooking through history. All right, summertime. What's our favorite side dish?
Potato salad.
That is right. So we are diving into kind of the history of potato salad.
Not kind of, we are.
That's true. We're going to 1885. But we're doing American potato salad, but potato salad is actually way older than that.
A lot.
I mean, the potato was brought over to Europe from kind of South America in the 1400s-ish. And then that potato just kind of spread because why? Potatoes are popular.
That's right. I mean, who doesn't like a good potato?
So and then looking up potato salads, and of course when you get into these type of recipes, there's a lot of, no, I made it first, I made it first, I made it first.
Without taking like months of researching, you can't really know
or
for sure.
Or a time machine.
That too.
We're working on one though.
Yeah. Yeah, we just can't go back that far.
So, yes, so they say Spanish, but then some say it was the German, because there's the German potato dish that was like the hot potato salad, German potato salad. I can't pronounce the name. It starts with a K. We'll put it down there or somewhere.
Boom, now you know it.
And then, although some say the first recorded potato salad recipe was in 1597.
Whoa.
By John Gerard, who was a herbalist tutor in that time period, and so that gives it kind of more English beginnings.
That's cool.
Of the potato salad, and his recipe basically was saying, you boil your potatoes, you throw a little oil and wine, or boil it with a little vinegar. So that's basically the simplest thing.
What's crazy is that's just the first recorded.
Yes, I'm sure people have been making potatoes and throwing wine and stuff to make them delicious for a long time.
Exactly. So let's jump into it.
Yeah. Well, the first, and like I said, we're doing the first American.
Yes.
Because now potato salad is synonymous with America, summertime.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. And now this is 1885, and this is pretty simple. It's more, I think, the German style, because it's a vinegar and oil, and the mayo didn't really start until I think the early 1900s, mid 1913.
Dang.
Around that era, right when Hellmann's actually became, when the, our convenience foods and started coming out.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
That's when Hellmann's came up with their original potato salad recipe. And so when you're researching potato salad, it is a big pain in the tuchus, because Hellmann's says, their name there is the original potato salad, but it is not the original potato salad, because
it's just called, like the recipe is named the original.
From 1900. It's not from 1500.
Yeah, exactly.
Big difference. Several hundred years.
And I guess if you're in the healthcare industry, potato salad might be synonymous with feeling sick.
Well, that's right, because potato salad is one of the highest causing foodborne illnesses. Foods in summertime. And I think that's because, thanks to Hellmann's, it's not just oil and vinegar anymore. It's mayo based, and they put eggs and other stuff. And we don't think about it, and we take it out to our summer picnics and potlucks and leave it out for hours on end, and then it gets into the danger zone. And that's
the danger zone.
Grab here. Yeah. We got some potatoes, and we just slice the potatoes. We'll set it about that thick.
About a half-inch-ish.
Yeah, and boil them till they're soft. And we just put some chopped parsley and a half an onion, according to Mr. Murray's recipe. And he said put it in the bottom of the bowl first. Strain your potatoes.
perfect. Whew. Just got a handle on it.
It does, but it's hot.
Yeah, what can you do?
It's a hot potato.
Hot potato.
And I say, even though it's hot, just to put it right over.
Kind of soften up those veggies.
And then we're gonna make the dressing, which
Cool.
is just as easy. I'm gonna grab
Yeah,
a
it's
bowl.
pretty simple.
You grab a, I can just measure by eyeball.
Yeah, you can. I mean, they probably did the same back then.
I'm gonna cheat because these are potatoes. You always need a little extra salt.
Yep.
But it's about a half teaspoon of salt according to his. And he said a couple of turns of pepper. Now, if it was me, I would have a lot of turns of pepper.
There would be probably 5 minutes I'd have to edit out of just turning pepper. And some olive oil.
Yeah, this is kind of a oil heavy compared to vinaigrettes because it uses very little vinegar, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you know, I'm sure there was a reason behind it.
Yeah, maybe just like the oil preserve, maybe it helped.
Yeah, olive oil's good for you too, so.
And then 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I mean, that's basically the OG potato salad recipe right there. Boom.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Whisk this together. Get somewhat of an emulsification.
And so, would you put this in your ice box? Or-
No, according to his writings, it can be served hot or cold or room temperature. You know,
Yeah.
I think it was more they served it warm because it was a side dish, hearty. Of course, when it set out, it was still good. Well, it looks pretty good.
Boom.
All right. I'm gonna give me a little spoon to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pour this right over.
Do you
it.
mean like an actual spoon or a mixing
No,
spoon?
like a mixing, bigger one. Thank you. He's gonna hand me, yeah. Here.
You said spoon.
Well, I know, but. All right. See how quick, and this is a fun. I think this would be a fun one. And you know, a lot of people think German potato salad, you use bacon, but that's not always the fact. A lot of the recipes in German potato salad, tongue twister. That's more from like I think northern Germany.
Gotcha.
A lot of it is no bacon. It's just basically kind of this,
Wow.
oil and the vinegar.
I mean, it looks pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, I've got a little dish. Now you can grab some forks.
Woohoo! Don't need a spoon. Whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna plate this up. I mean, that's nice. I mean, come on. I mean, you saw this on the table in the 1800s and the 2024s. That's a pretty looking little potato salad.
It is. Is it time to
Yes.
dig in?
Take a bite.
There's only one
Oh,
fork.
there's only one fork. Someone
Yeah.
should have washed dishes. What do you think of that?
It's actually pretty good. I like it. You get a little bit of acidity from that vinegar.
It is. It's very pure. So, okay. Maybe that's why you only use 2 tablespoons. If you use more, it might be a...
Might be a little strong, a little sour. I would definitely say though that the vinegar, I mean the oil that you use probably has a lot to do with how good it's going to be.
Yeah, that's true. We
Because
use a good...
we used a good oil and I can actually taste that oil.
That's a good flavor. Yeah, you don't want to use garbage oil.
Like a
light
canola oil
You
or
want to use a single source cold press
Yeah.
olive oil.
Wow, I mean really this is actually really good.
All right, so it's worthy to put on your picnic side, and like you can serve it cold, so you don't
Yeah.
have to be hot. And the best thing is you won't get the foodborne illness. And it's so simple. I
Yeah.
can't dig this.
I really actually like it. Now here's the question though. Did you salt the water when you boiled the potatoes?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so was that in the recipe though?
No, that's just natural.
Okay.
I would assume.
So keep
most
that in
cooks
mind.
Know that.
Well,
Well, you know.
you know what happens when you assume.
Yes, I know. You get bland potatoes.
That's right.
Oh, All right, well, that was a fun, quick, easy one. I hope you learned a little bit about potato salad.
I sure did.
All right, so join us next week on another journey cooking through history.
Yeah.